everybody, welcome in. We are going to pull some messages for you. I'm calling this one Thursday messages. Feel like somebody is missing you. It's like somebody wants to reach out, somebody wants to say something. However, there's some type of fear that's holding them back. That's what I'm picking up. Let's see. So I hope y'all are doing well. Let me say that if I haven't said that already. So we're gonna pull some messages and see what this person has to tell you, especially with this Mercury retrograde in Cancer, which is a water sign, which is about your emotions. There's somebody who is fearful of saying something because they don't want to get their feelings hurt, even though they probably hurt yours. Personalities, I wish I would treat you better. Hmm. Starting out with regret. The next one is without you in my life, I feel so lost, as they should. I'm gonna be good though. Next one is I truly want to work on this connection. I wish I could feel you. I wish I could feel your body close to mine. Like there's like deep regret here. I'm seeing that already because it's so many wishes. They're wishing that they could go back and do things differently. However they behaved when they were with you, they're very regretful of that. I can feel that strong bond we share on a soul level. Feel like this person is also manifesting you as well. Let's see. I'll pull a few more. Give us two more, please. Oh, look at that. Ask for two. And look, baby. Psh, look at Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Your smile is making me melt every time I see your face. This person still has pictures of you in their phone. All right. And I feel for some of them, they are not only looking at the pictures that they kept, but they are in such deep regret that they are visualizing that smile on your face, facial expressions that they saw while the two of you were together. They're seeing it now as clear as if you were standing in front of them because of what they are carrying in their hearts because of the way they treated you. You are my wish fulfillment, and I want you only, baby. And then bottom of the deck, I've always been afraid of this love. So there were some questions that should have been had. My emotions for you are running deep. See what I'm saying? That's that Cancer energy that's coming out with this Mercury retrograde. I feel like this person wants to come back and say something to you. Let's see. What's going on with this person? There's ecstasy I just saw at the bottom of the deck. Show us what else is going on with this person, please. Body language. Okay. Walking a mile. Oh, hold on. I feel like whoever this is, they're wishing that they could take the pain that they inflicted upon you and give it to themselves. They are wishing that they could take that pain, replace it with happiness, and take that pain from you. There's expectation and there's also emotional detachment, but I just don't see it happening. They are trying to detach themselves from this situation, or at least they are expecting to. They're also hoping that if they could switch places with you emotionally, that it would help them to detach from this situation. With that body language right there, I still feel as though this person is moving, like they are still connected to you. This person could still be hitting the gym with you as their focus. You know, I got to get myself right for collective. I got to stay in this energy. Let's see. Their same old story. Okay. They are obsessed. There's win some, lose some, but then there's also scandal. What else is there? What about this scandal? I'm seeing trust at the bottom of the deck. Maybe it was a problem with you trusting them. Let's see. Seeking all or nothing. Oh, baby. So if they don't want to be with anybody, if it's not you, and that's what they are seeking, but they want that. They want that with you. Let's see. I wanted to. What messages does this person want to give to collective? What else does this person want to tell collective? Exhausted. I quiet my mind and relax my body. That's what they're trying to do. But it's like everything that they put you through, and not just that, but even the good times that the two of you had together, they are also weighing heavily on this person. And not just weighing heavily on them, but it's also making them feel even worse because they knew that they were in good with you at one time. I love hearing stories from your past. Let's see. You were meant for me. You're perfect. What else would they want to tell collective? Let's see. We have several. This was the first one out. It's my turn to chase after you. Shoot, as they should. There's also surprise. I revel in this moment when they do surprise you. I also feel this person is reveling in moments that the two of you share together where they did surprise you. Excuse me, maybe they showed up at your job with flowers, or maybe they sent you flowers and they were surprised by your reaction when you call, "Hey, babe, thank you so much for the roses. They are beautiful." And they said some kind of line like, "Not as beautiful as you," and that made you feel good and it made them feel good. But I feel like there were other times when the two of you were out on dates, doing things together, maybe even traveling together. The Eiffel Tower is in the back right there. So it's like maybe there was like a trip overseas. Maybe there was a trip to France. Or maybe, like I said, it was just a trip somewhere. And that person, like, bringing you to whatever the vacation destination, or just it didn't even have to be a vacation, just the destination, just seeing you happy, seeing you surprise them. They love that. There's also mysterious. There's more to me than what you see. All right. And I feel like I said back there when what was it? Something about being scared about the connection. That a conversation should have been had. All right. And whatever it is that this person is not showing you, true enough, you don't put all your cards out on the table in the beginning. But, over time, there are things that need to be communicated, that need to be shared. All right. So I feel, like I said, I just feel like more conversations should have been had. All right. And if you allow this person to come back in your energy or give them another chance, those conversations still need to be had. There's also insecure. I embrace my imperfections. Right? This goes back to, I feel, being afraid of this connection. I want to support your goals and dreams. Let's see. Bottom of the deck is codependent. I will support and rely on myself. I also feel like this person wants to also support you as well. I just saw manipulated at the bottom of the deck. I will not be controlled. Like I said, conversations need to be had. And maybe they felt as though you were controlling, or maybe they felt as though you weren't being forthcoming with them about something. Maybe that's why they were afraid of things that were going on in this connection. Next one out is disappointed. I don't need it anyway. There's also passionate. I love every beat of my heart. And I also feel as though I love with every beat of my heart. I'm sorry. Yeah. So you are deep in this person's energy still. You are also deep in this person's heart. This person still loves you very much. There's also lost. I will find my own way. And I also feel like they're going to find their way back to you, especially during this Mercury retrograde, which happens to be from June 29th, which was what, 3 days ago, until July. Is it the 20? I think it's the 23rd. So it's the 23rd. So we still got about 3 weeks left. So there's still, wide range, or, enough time for this person to come back, for them to find their way back to you. I can't keep my hands to myself. I adore every inch of you. There's also, I feel the sincerity in your apology. They just better make sure you feel the sincerity in their apology. There's also excited. I seize the day with a fresh outlook. And look at those flowers. They are going to come back with a bouquet. If you agree to see this person, they're going to bring you flowers. Let's see what else. There's fearless. I expand my comfort zone. So whoever this is, they are starting to realize that they do need to step out of whatever this was that had them in fearful energy. There's also, I love who I've become. Unhappy. I will rise. I'm telling you, this person is in that five of cups energy behind you. Yeah. And relieved. I am calm and relaxed. So it's like they're starting to finally work through processing everything that has happened. So now they're entering into a phase where it's like, okay, it's plan time now. How am I going to win collective back? Let's see. I just saw intoxicated. Person could have been drinking. Intoxicated, I released low vibrations. All right. So maybe they are starting to pick themselves up. And like I said, get back on the right track to try and come back and make this work to win you over again. Somebody's been doing some drinking in order to um cope. Is there anything else? Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna take it then. And thank you. I'm in tune with what your body needs. This person is still wildly attracted to you too. And then let's see, you got two here. Our love is so complex, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I find parts of you in my favorite songs. I feel like too that this person is also listening to these songs and doing some drinking, or this person was listening to these songs and doing some drinking. Like I said, this person is getting themselves together. They're in brainstorming energy. They are in planning mode. But like I said, when they were doing this, consuming this alcohol, they were drinking while they were listening to these songs that remind them of you. Let's see. There is, you're so easy to please. I want to give you more. Maybe this person is in love with you. I'm eager to start a family with you. I was so lost. Meeting you changed everything. So you possibly came into this person's life when they were at what they thought, or what could have possibly been the lowest time of their life. Maybe they were going through life altering um situations. Maybe they were suffering some type of loss at the time that the two of you met, and you possibly changed this person's life in ways that you don't realize, in ways that they haven't told you. There's also, I find it attractive when you accept my compliments. Then honest, I live my life with integrity. Let's see. This is a beautiful card. And there's also creative. I write my own story. And guess what? They're not going to write their story without you being in it. Let's see. What else do you want to tell my collective? Mysterious at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Somebody who is very spiritual. And guess what? If they were not when you were with them, they are now, because they have been relying heavily on their intuition. They have also been relying heavily on their spiritual side. All right. I feel as though this person has truly been not just manifesting, but also praying, consulting their spiritual team, consulting with divine in order to figure out how to get you back. There's also sexual here. I'm telling you, there's still sexual attraction here. There's also wealth and fitness. I'm sorry, health and fitness. Like I said, when this card here came out, this person is still hitting the gym. This person is still working on themselves. Right? Split the deck. They want to travel with you. Could be somebody who is in arts and design. There's somebody who has, there are someone who has a very, very, like a funny sense of humor. Then there's also search and rescue because they are searching for you. This could possibly be somebody who works in search and rescue. But I also feel as though this is somebody who is, yeah, they're searching within themselves, all right, because they are going to rescue you. They're going to get you back. See what I'm saying? The high priestess right there and that wheel of fortune, they want to close this chapter of being separated from you. They're in an energy where they have gotten themselves together. Like I said, could have been consulting with somebody with this Hierophant energy right here who has been helping them figure this out. All right. This could have also cost, I'm not going to say cost, but encourage somebody to seek some type of, could have been mental health counseling, all right, and to find ways to cope without you. This person has come to a huge realization with this high priestess energy right here as well. What else do you want to tell us about whoever this is? Reminiscing, baby. They've been thinking about you. They've been thinking about the two of you together. All right. Look at this. Truth. Seven of Swords in the reverse, and also the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So, yeah. This is somebody who wants to come back and have a very, very, very deep conversation with you. All right. They're bearing their soul. They are bearing all. Okay. Look at that. Taking a chance. You're worth it. And want to work on it. Whoever this is, baby, they love you. Celebrate. Bring you back so the two you can celebrate with them and also in this connection. They want to rest from this because they know that it's going to take a lot. However, they are willing to put in that work to get you back, especially with this full energy and this Seven of Pentacles right here. Being able to take the chance, put in the work, and not just that, evaluate it. Make sure they're doing things right. And whatever they're not doing right, they are willing to make accommodations, make changes, do whatever is needed in order to successfully have you back. And just as I'm saying that, I split the middle of the deck. Four of Wands. Look at this. With that Knight of Cups, move forward with all the love that they have for you. That's your message, baby. As always, take care of yourselves. I appreciate you all. Love and light.